Hi everyone, I'm Teresa Rodriguez. I'm a yoga instructor at the Sports Barn, and today I'm at my home yoga studio, which is also my spare bedroom. And I'm going to lead you through a couple of poses that are cleansing poses, cleansing for the body in the sense that they get circulation moving and blood flow moving through the veins. And so, with that being said, we're going to get started. Standing up, wide legs, toes face forward, pressing through the feet, grounding down. Engaging the quadriceps, lifting the kneecaps. Hips are nice and square. Tailbone sinking down. Good. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And then start to engage the navel. Pull it in as you fold forward with your neutral spine. Good. Soft bend in the knees so that we're not locking out the joints. Rocking the hips forward over the heels. You can use some blocks, or if you're at home, you can use coffee cans or some pillows, something that's nice and stable, especially if you know you're really tight behind in the back of the legs. Good. Finding your breath. So in yoga, breath is one of the most important things. In fact, in all of life, breath is the most important thing. And if you like to get a little movement here, you can start to bend one knee, then the other knee. And this helps because you're reversing blood flow going to the head here. Keep pulling the navel in and up. Good. Then on an inhale, come up, hands on the hips. Exhale all the way to standing. And you can move your blocks out of the way. We're going to come down to a seat. So sitting down, extending your legs forward. Hands back behind you for support. Sitting up nice and tall, find length in the spine here. Cross the right leg over the left. Plant the sole of the right foot down. You can grab onto the knee, pull it in close to the body, sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back and down and in their place. Good. Navel still pulls in. And then think about your extended leg. You're going to pull the heel in close to your seat, bend the knee. So you don't want to sit on top of the heel. You want there to be space between your sit and your heel. Your sit bones still ground down, making contact with your mat or the floor. Sit up nice and tall. And then right hand behind you, start to twist over to the right. Engage the navel, pull it in. So every inhale lengthens the spine. Every exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. Good. Finding length in this pose, moving from the belly, from the rib cage, and not the neck. So never forcing anything here, just a nice twist. Just squeezing in a little on the organs, internal organs. Good. And then as you exhale, bring it back through center. All the blood starts to flow back. Releasing the legs, shaking it out, letting the blood circulate. Good. So sitting up, second side. Sit up nice and tall, navel engages. Cross your left foot over this time, plant the left foot. Grab the knee, sit up nice and tall. Sit bones sink down, crown of the head lengthens. Good. And then start to bend your bottom leg. Heel walking in close to the seat. Sit up tall, and on your exhale, twist over to the left. Good. Now you can take your hand to the outside of your knee. Your arm maybe wraps around. You can also take the back of your arm to the outside of your leg. Keep lengthening with the inhales, deepening with the exhales. Good. Bringing it back through center. Slowly releasing. So if you're at home doing your home yoga practice, you can hold these poses for longer. Good. But just a little bit of movement, circulation helps. So now we're going to come to laying down onto our stomachs. And you can always pad with a blanket underneath your hips. Good. So laying down, you can rest on one cheek. Feet are a little wider than hips. Hands down so that your palms face up. Good. Start to engage your navel to your spine, pressing your hips down, lengthen your tailbone down. And then start to come to your chin. On your inhale, lift, torso and legs up. Keep reaching through, getting long through the spine, lengthening the tailbone, engaging the navel. Little bit of a massage for the belly. Good. Keeping your chin slightly tucked. You don't want to have creases in the back of your neck by looking up or letting your head drop down. You want to keep it nice and neutral. Good. Find length through the legs, length through the arms. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Then exhale, lower down. Good, and after poses like this, you always like to have a nice counter pose, so hands underneath the shoulders, press back, wide leg down, or child's pose, excuse me. Heels sink back, or sit bones sink back onto the heels. Crown of the head or forehead rest on the mat or the ground. Arms extend long, pressing the hands into the floor. Good, and then start to come up. Last pose, but maybe one of the most important. Sitting down facing a wall or anything where you can put your legs and rest your legs on. So a table would work fine too. Start to scoot your seat close into the wall, lying down onto your back, extending your legs straight up onto the wall. Good. So your seat doesn't have to be touching the wall. You can be back away from the wall a little bit. In fact, that's a modification, to be back away from the wall. You can also modify a little by taking a blanket, setting it underneath your hips, or maybe a block. Just relaxing here. Reversing the blood flow, this time in the legs. Good, finding your breath. And spending as much time as you like here. And then when you're ready to come down, just slightly lift up to take the block out from underneath you, or the blanket. And then start to walk the feet down the wall, planting them down, turn over to one side. Good, and then start to press up. Coming to a comfortable seat. Good. And I hope this helps. Thank you for letting me lead you through some yoga poses that move circulation and hopefully help with cleansing of the body. Namaste.